right, we got a question in the chat from Kaizen Trades. He said, "What would you suggest if someone is day trading? Where should you start? Daily signals, enforce, and reconfirm on lower time frames or gappers, or maybe something else." All right, we also have we got Abbott in healthcare inside the week. Yes, you're right. All right, so let me answer this question first. For day trading, I suggest let's go to SPY. I'm not saying go trade SPY. I'm saying we're going to look at SPY. Why? Because it's just easier. Everybody's looking at it. It's just easier to talk about. So if you're day trading, what you want to do is you do want to look at SPY. You want to have at least 2 monitors. Let me see here. Yep, you want to have at least 2 monitors. You're going to have SPY on this monitor, all right? And then you're going to have the stocks you actually want to trade on this monitor. Why? Because you want to see what's happening in the overall market. You want to see what's happening in the overall battlefield, all right? Right now, it's 2 down on the month, but there's buyers on the week. There's buyers on the day. All right, there's buyers on the day. When the day starts, you don't do anything for the first 15 minutes. Don't you do it. Don't do it. For the first 15 minutes of the day, do nothing. Wait till the smoke clears, meaning the battle starts right at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time in New York. That's when the market opens, all right? If you're in California, that's 6:30 in the morning. So you got to get up. So be careful. Unless you have an order that's already sitting there and it triggers, that's fine, all right? Because that's the platform working for you. But if you have not done anything yet, you don't have any orders in, you're just waiting, do nothing for the first 15 minutes. Why? Because as soon as that bell rings, especially in earnings season, you can guarantee there's people that are losing, that are trying to get out. There's people that says, this is my entry, this is where I wanted to be in, and they're trying to buy. And then there's people that don't know what they're doing and they're scrambling. All right, either they're trying to get out, or add more. They're or they're averaging down on losers. It's a mess. All right, it's a hot mess for the first 15 minutes. And then Rob would suggest even wait for the first 30 minutes. If you watch my weekend shift with charts, we talked about just waiting for the first half an hour. Let the smoke clear. Now, after the smoke clears, and then the buyers are more aggressive or the sellers, now you can start working stuff. So let's just say right here on Monday it was red, all right, but then Tuesday 2-2 reversal back up. Once you see that 2-2 reversal back up on this other monitor, 2-2 reversal back up, that lets you know that the buyers are more aggressive. So what you're going to do is go to your weekly chart or the sectors. You can go down the sectors and see what other things that are 2 up on the day. That's where the buyers are. Go to those. They're already working. All right. Then you're going to drill down in those sectors for the things that are working in that sector. You're going to trade what's called a simultaneous break, and you're going to trade as many as you can. Let's just say 5 right now to make the math easy. You make 5 winning positions. 5 winning positions. Not just one. We don't just go, Roblox is working. Let me trade Roblox because that works. That works for me. No, I'm going, they're in healthcare. No. They're in tech. Let's just say tech. They're in tech. 2-2 reversal back up on the day. Tech is also 2-2 up on the day. What else is in that sector 2 up on the day? I'm getting Best Buy. I'm getting I don't know. Now I'm blanking. You're getting all these other tech stocks, all right? Up the, let's just, and then if it's easier for you, up to 5. Now you're trading 5 stocks, and you're working them to the highs, all right? You're working them as they keep going, and you could have worked them all week. Let's go to tech anyway. Let's go to tech. I'm trying to answer this question on day trading, all right? Look at that. Bam. You're looking for anything and everything doing that exact same thing. You're not looking for, your best trading ideas, and this is what Wall Street's Bets says they're in, and I'm in GameStop. No. I'm in tech. And I'm looking for all the stocks doing the exact same thing as this because it's in force. The buyers are in there now. I want them all. I want like Pokemon. I'm capturing them all to the highs. And that is easier to manage trading that simultaneous break that way than trying to get your best 5 to 10 trading ideas. No, look for those simultaneous breaks. Anyway, institutional buyers are in tech, for example. Now, as the week progresses, as a day trader, as the week progresses, you're going to be watching the week and then you're going to be watching your days. And then you're always asking yourself, are the days reconfirming what we're seeing on the week? And is the week reconfirming what we're seeing on the month? If any of that time frame continuity changes, you need to push your stops up, get stopped out with profit, and either switch gears or do nothing. Now, I'm going to close this question with this. If you need to see all 4 time frames, even as a day trader, you need to see what's happening on the month. You need to see what's happening on the week. If you do not have the higher tier subscription to TradingView or TrendSpider or whatever trading platform you use, and you cannot see 4 charts, you need to at least see 2. You need at least see 2. And in the pre-market, you're gonna look at the week. You're gonna look at the month and the week. That way you can go, okay, they're buying on the month and they're buying this week. And then when the bell rings, you're going to switch it to the daily chart and the 60-minute chart. All right. Now you can toggle that 60-minute chart to smaller time frames like the 30 or the 15. Be careful, but you definitely want to have the daily chart up. That way you can see, okay, yes, they are buying today, and I'm trading reversals on the 60-minute or the 30-minute to work that. All right, does that make sense? That's how you want to do that. If you cannot see 4 charts, you want to at least look at 2. Man, that was a lot. That was a long answer for day trading. Gaps, you can trade gaps. Rob used to get people in there on the gap list, especially in earnings season right now. Why? Because when there's a gap up, the buyers are already there. The question is, are they going to keep buying when the bell rings? When the price gaps up, we look for that reversal back down. And then you hear people on Twitter like, why is it going down? They beat earnings and it's got great guidance. It's because the buyers got what they wanted and they're taking their profits. All right. So now you can start working that thing to the downside where everybody's balling. Everybody's balling. Anyway, and then when there's a gap down, you look for that reversal back up. All right. There's a gap down. Are they going to keep selling it? Or is the buyers going to go, this is a chance for us to get back in here? That was bad earnings. That was terrible guidance. But we want to be in here trading that 2-2 reversal back up or 2-1-2 up. All right, someone said Abbott.